me tell you the best way to disarm the narcissist. This is going to change your life. And this one is especially for the people who are still, unfortunately, dealing with the narcissist. And if you are still dealing with the narcissist, I hope and pray that if you really find out that you are actually, in fact, dealing with a narcissist, you are planning to get out. These people don't get better with time. They get worse with time. They treat you worse. The longer you stay with them, the worse they're going to treat you, and the more you're going to lose. You're going to lose your youth. You're going to lose your time. You're going to lose your energy. You're going to lose your ability to fend for yourself. You're going to lose your mental health. You're going to lose a lot. The longer you stay with the narcissist, the more you're going to lose. So I hope and pray that you are building an escape plan with your friends, your family, or anybody who knows and cares about you. All right? But this is for, again, the people who still have to deal with the narcissist. Maybe you're still in a relationship with them. Maybe they are your parents, or maybe you're going through a separation or divorce with them, or a custody battle with them. Any type of way that you have to, not choose, but have to deal with the narcissist. This is the best tool to disarm the narcissist. All right. So save this video and come back to it in case you need to watch it over and over, or share it with a friend. It's gonna help, but save it. It's gonna be important. All right. So the way to disarm the narcissist is to not engage. Do not engage. Let me elaborate on that. Notice how when you're fighting with a narcissist, for those of us who didn't know what reactive abuse is, when I was with the narcissist, at that time, I was naive. I was younger, didn't really know what narcissism was, didn't really know the kind of demon I was dealing with. So I would get triggered by everything. At first, it started out with fear. I didn't really understand what was going on. So I was fearful. I was afraid. I would keep quiet. I became a doormat. I just took a lot of the abuse. And then I started to do my research, but I didn't really understand what reactive abuse was. So when I started to do my research, I started to fight back. So when the narcissist triggers me, I would let them trigger me, and they would get the reaction that they wanted out of me. And because for me, I was a public figure, I had a brand that I could lose. I had a brand that could be ruined. The narcissist knew that, and he used that against me. So he would trigger me, get my reaction, and then he'll film it, whether secretly or me knowing that he's actually filming these things. And I would react, and he would keep it. And those videos and recordings and pictures and phone calls and emails later on became his content, later on became part of his smear campaign to ruin my name, to ruin my brand, and to just basically prove a case against me. It was a great big evidence, or at least that's what he thought, in his smear campaign. So I lived it, and that is why I'm giving you the tea, so you don't have to go through it, especially if you're going to go through divorce with this person, if you're going to go through a custody battle with this person, or if you are already going through it with them, or again, if you're living with them. The best way to disarm them is to not engage. Disengage. Pull your energy back. Whatever they do, I don't care if they're falling off the 10th floor. Just stand there and watch. Just stand there and watch. I don't care if they set the house on fire. Calmly grab your slippers, put your shoes on, put clothes on if you don't have clothes on, and go stand on the outside. Don't freak out and say, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you're burning the house down. We have kids. Da, 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 da. Don't do it. The narcissist lives on your supply, and your supply can be negative or positive. It doesn't matter. Remember I said that the narcissist is like showbiz. All publicity is good publicity. They like it regardless of however it comes. So whether you are cussing at them, or you are acting crazy, or you are begging and pleading and crying, it's supply, and they love it. So the best way to deal with them is to disengage. If they try to start a fight, and you know in your mind, you know that this fight is out of nowhere, just be calm. Stay peaceful. Ask them questions like, I'm sorry. Or you can say things like, is this what you really want to do right now? And they're like, yeah, that's right. This is what I want to do. I'm going to tell you off. Da, 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 da. Just say, okay, I understand how you feel, but I don't feel like discussing this right now. And I think we should table this and come back to it later. If they insist on going on, just stay calm. Even if you have to doze off in your head, even if you have to go to La La Land and stand there and act like you're really listening, do that. Do that. Disengage. Like they say, no face, no case. And I wish I would have known this earlier. Like I said, I wouldn't have the mess that is going on as a smear campaign right now. But again, I experienced it. That's why I am sharing my experience to people who don't know what this is. These people will set you up. They will set you up to say something. They will set you up to do something. They will set you up to admit to something just so they can use it against you later. If you have a child with them, they will set you up. They will call Child Protective Services. They will go through the court system. They will just plan and plan and plan against you. So the only way to discredit them or to disarm them is to disengage. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Doesn't matter what they're saying. Doesn't matter how they're acting. Disengage. If they try to play the cold stonewalling, it's okay. If they don't want to talk to you, that's okay. Just do you. Yes, it's hurtful. It's very, very hurtful because what they're trying to do is they're trying to render you irrelevant. So if you can flip the switch, if you can switch it, that's powerful. If they try to stonewall you, be calm, be quiet, go about your day. Especially, again, if you're still with this person and you have to live with them, you have to co-parent with them. Don't take anything they do serious. Even if you are hurt by it, ignore it. Because if you're going through a custody battle, they will use everything you say, do, post, email, text. They will use everything against you. The narcissist loves to build their case because anything that makes them wrong is a threat. Anything that exposes them is a threat. Anything that takes off their mask so people can see them for who they really are is a threat. So they have to do the opposite with you. And this is when they do the reactive abuse. Reactive abuse doesn't even have to be physical. It can be emotional. It can be financial. It can be through the court system. It can be through anything. They'll trigger you to do or say something. They will slash your car tire. And then when you get mad about it, they'll film your reaction. And they'll show the judge and say, see, she's unstable. How can she gain custody of the children? She's unstable. They'll set you up. They'll even create fake phone numbers and text you and act like a boyfriend or act like someone who's trying to talk to you. And if you engage, bam, they can show that to the judge and say, see, she cheated on me. I can't give her alimony. I can't give her my money. I can't do child support. Like, these people are conning. They're criminal. They are very criminal-minded. They are sick and twisted in the head. So the best way to disarm them is to do the exact opposite of what they want you to do, which is be triggered, be bothered, act up. Act like you're mad at them. Give them exactly what they want. That's the best way to supply the narcissist. Whether it's good or bad supply. Disengage. Disengage. Leave your comments below, and you can also book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in the bio. And please comment below if you know anything about anything that I just talked about. Follow for more.